The World Wonders project is about showing heritage sites globally with our Street View technology. We make them accessible for everyone online, just as if you were there.
For me, the great thing about the experience is it gives that magic moment of being able to go and see something and being able to just lose yourself in it.
Of course, there are a lot of documentaries, videos, books about these heritage sites, but they've never really been brought together in a single place.
Most of the problems we tackle at Google bear some resemblance to problems that people have solved before, but the biggest difference is always the scale. And when you're talking about scales like that, you can't apply the same techniques and approaches that have been used at smaller scales. You really have to start from scratch.
There are a lot of challenges with collecting locations for Street View, and even more challenges for the kinds of places that we're going after for Wonders of the World. The size of these places, the scale and scope, we have to spend a lot of time planning for how we're going to collect them. Sometimes bad weather can throw it off and we have to do another collect because of that.
When Street View started, we are just putting cameras and other equipment on cars and we're driving around. But as the project grew, we realized that we also needed to be able to go where cars can't go. So we started by developing what we call the trike.
So what we've done is taken that same high-quality Google camera and put it on a smaller package so that we can get more intimate with the surrounding and get closer up so there's a better experience, a more immersive experience with some of these historical locations.
You have that full 360-degree view as if you're walking around and strolling around those places and being there in person.
There's something different about being able to get into the immersive experience and actually walk around that place.
It's a custom camera built by Google. Below that you'll find 3 laser rangefinders that tell us distances from objects that allow us to provide click-to-go inside of the Street View. Inside of here we have a custom Google computer and a generator to power the system. And finally up here we have a monitor so the operator can see where they've already gone and where they're still going, and a numerical keypad for them to interact with it and get the thing going.
At Google, we believe that bringing more information online and making more information accessible is a prime goal. And so in some cases, we're able to take the camera equipment to places that you wouldn't normally be able to go as a tourist. With Stonehenge, you can actually walk amongst the stones in the center and sort of see what it looks like from inside the circle.
Here we have a little model of our trike and a painted sphere that shows the 3D panorama. You can see the individual cameras that are used to create this high-resolution spherical panorama that you can get inside and view inside the Street View client.
Google is always trying to find new ways to bring Street View to people. For example, is the snowmobile. So we have some slope in Switzerland. We put a trike on the train and we capture one of the most known railroad in Switzerland.
Recently we went to the Amazon, and there the challenge was to capture both on land and on the boat. And we ended up just putting our tricycle on the boat.
There's going to be more ways to bring the product to more places like bike trails, mountains, or underground, whatever we can collect.
Google has a responsibility to help preserve our heritage and our culture and pass history on. So in that sense, we're trying to digitally preserve these sites.
Our goal is to go to every park, every museum, every world wonder out there and make them available to our users.